My name is Mason and welcome to my channel, Only Plants. Today I want to show you my Wardian case that my husband built for me. This case right here is made out of steel and has this beautiful magnet closure. In this case, I will be storing some of my more rare tropical plants. Wardian cases were invented in the 19th century and they were used to transport rare tropical houseplants and to transport teas from China, some of the more rare teas. They learned that through these cases, the higher humidity and warmer temperatures kept plants alive longer and helped them thrive. So this was used to transport rare plants, to keep things alive, kind of similar to a terrarium. But it does have more consistent temperatures. Terrariums were derived from Wardian cases. So Wardian cases came first and then terrariums came after Wardian cases. So this case right here is lit with LED lights to help plants grow. My husband welded this with steel and then it has this glass front. And so it will stay warm and it will have higher humidity levels than just the regular house. Which will be great for plants. They should grow faster in it. And it'll help preserve the more fragile house plants, the more rare ones that I especially don't want to die because they're a lot more expensive. This door is held on by magnets. And it opens and closes. And it has, like I said, it has lights in it. It has this remote control so I can turn the lights on and off. And then I can have them on low, medium, or high. That way I can adjust the settings of it. Right now I have it on low. I think it's a beautiful ambient light and it'll really help plants thrive. So let's set up this Wardian case today. So the first plant that we're going to put in the Wardian case is a Hoya obovata splash. Do you see those huge leaves? These are the largest leaves I've seen on a Hoya. And they're splashy and they're beautiful. And it's got this long vining. I'm hoping that it will start to flower soon because of its large size. It does need to be repotted, so that's to come in the future. But so the first thing we will put in is this Hoya obovata splash. The plant we're going to put in is this large caramel marble philodendron. This plant is just like a dream plant of mine. It is not the highest variegation one, but it is beautiful and it has huge leaves and it pulls wonderful colors. This is a harder house plant to find. And so I want to make sure that I take really good care of it, and they are some pricier plants. So I want to make sure that it thrives and I take good care of it. And I'm hoping one day it can propagate it, or it will grow enough that I can propagate it. So this will be the next thing to go in my Wardian case. This is caramel marble philodendron. The third plant I'm going to put in there is not quite as rare, but it is beautiful and it grows fast, but I want to see if it will grow even faster because I do propagate this one and I sell it a lot. It's really high in demand, so I want to be able to propagate it more. Plant is an Epiprinum pennitum marble. It's a hard one to say, but it is beautiful. It gets these beautiful split leaves right there. It has beautiful variegation. So this will be the next one that I'm going to put in my Wardian case. Okay, next up is this beautiful, let me see the leaves, variegated Syngonium chiapense. This one right here has a lot of white variegation, but you can see it's kind of turning brown on the white variegation. It's starting to kind of melt off because it doesn't have all of that chlorophyll in there. But having it in higher humidity will hopefully help it stay stronger. So I'm so excited to keep this one in the Wardian case and see if it will thrive better and grow better in the higher humidity and temperature levels. Okay, next up is this variegated heartleaf philodendron. It's on an acrylic trellis with these cute little orchid clips holding it on there. And you can see the pretty little variegations in there. Okay, this is another one of those harder plants to find, but it does grow fast and it's pretty hardy, just like a regular heartleaf philodendron. It's just a little bit more rare, hard to find, and I've got it in this beautiful planter right here. So I'm hoping that this will again grow faster in the Wardian case because it will be in those high humidity levels. And once it grows more, I want to chop it up and propagate it and just make this more full and just replant it in the pot so it's a nice overflowing, beautiful pot. Then I have another little caramel marble philodendron. Got it in a nice clear pot so that I can check the root systems with a cover pot. So it only has one leaf with serration on it, but it's got that beautiful color and a lot of variegation in it. So I'm hoping it will grow as it grows into a large plant. It'll actually have more variegation than my large caramel marble. This is the first one that I got. I was so excited when I found it because I had never seen one before, but it was a wish list plant for me. So I'm hoping I can grow this one out. I love this plant. It's going to have those really rich tones in it. So yes, this will go in the Wardian case. I'm hoping it'll grow faster. It has gotten a lot larger. I've had it for about 2 months and it has gotten a lot larger, so I'm hoping it continues to do so. Okay, the final plant that I'm going to be putting in the Wardian case is this Monstera aurea. It does not have the fenestrations like a Monstera yet. I'm hoping it'll get there, but I bought this as a single leaf cutting. Monstera aureas are very expensive plants and I just didn't want to spend the money on one. So I bought a single leaf and I have been growing it for several months. It wasn't even a rooted cutting when I purchased it, and so I kept it in water and let it grow roots on it, and then I planted it in this clear pot. In the past few weeks, it's gotten that little baby growth point, which you can tell has that really lime green color. So it's going to have that beautiful aurea coloring. So I'm hoping I can grow this into a full-size Monstera plant, but it being in the Wardian case will again improve its growth, help it go faster and be a strong plant so that I can have a beautiful Monstera aurea, hopefully in the next year or so. That might be optimistic. And I think this does a wonderful job of just highlighting these kind of rare, hard to find houseplants. It's like in my large collection, this is the special piece of it. These I've seen in museums in Paris, these Wardian cases, and it just kind of takes me back to a Parisian museum. How beautiful. That way back there. It's just so lush looking in here. And I think you can really tell how special all of these plants are. Okay, you can just tell how special these plants are. It's really a focal point in the room. This room has a lot of beautiful shelving for plant displays. But you walk in and your eye is immediately drawn to the lighting, to the beautiful plants in there. So this is a beautiful way to display my special collection.